Hey everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of Get Corporate Ready. Today we're going to be talking about a hot topic for law graduates and candidate attorneys, right? And that is, how do you apply to the top 5 South African law firms? A lot of you go into studying thinking that is where I want to be, in the top 5 law firm, but do you really know what it takes to get in? So if you're someone that is aiming to be at firms like ENS, Weber Wenzel, Bowmans, Cliff Decker, Hofmeyer, or Worksmans, this video is for you. So let's get into it. One of the first things that I always recommend, right? Guys, from the time that you start university and you know you want to go the law stream, it's so important that as you start in your first year, start researching early. That's the first tip that I'm giving you, right? You need to learn to start researching what are the law firms looking for, and you start in year 1. Don't be those people that are waiting until their final year to figure out where it is that you want to go. And I'll explain exactly why. So starting with research, why is this important? Applying early, a lot of law firms, guys, start opening their applications 2 to 3 years ahead of time, right? So what does that mean? They're hiring first years, second years into their law firms. And so if you're waking up in final year, the year that you are wanting to go into, which is the following year after that, it's most likely full because they've been hiring people from second year already. So you need to ensure that from the end of your first year into early of your second year, that's when you're already starting to look for vacation work program opportunities. That's when you're starting to look at application dates for the various law firms. Each of the top law firms, guys, has a very different culture to it, right? Has very different practice strengths as well. And also their recruitment timelines are somewhat different, yet somewhat similar. So don't just have a blanket approach to how you're going to approach the law firms. Make sure that you are researching the ones that you feel fit into the type of culture you want to see yourself into, but also fit your interests in terms of the different practice areas you'd like to get more exposure to. Lastly, one of the best things that I think is important as you're doing your research is to really find out what the timelines are quite early. So visit the career pages of each of the law firms, go onto their actual website and visit that. Make sure that you're attending career days, guys. Career fairs that are organized by the university are going to be gems for you. So it's so important that you are attending that because it gives you an opportunity to ask the relevant questions. It gives you an opportunity to take note of the opening and closing dates for vacation program, for any other interesting programs they may be running as a law firm, right? So make sure that you know the graduate dates and be proactive. Be the one that's researching, be the one that's attending career days and asking relevant questions. Secondly, now that you know exactly which law firms you want to apply to and what their opening and closing dates are, it's so important that now your focus starts being on your CV, right? Your CV, guys, is your doorway into being seen. And I say this all the time because there's thousands of you that are studying law that are wanting to get into a top 5 law firm, but the spots are limited, right? A lot of the big law firms are taking 40, maybe 50 at a push per year. Now, if you think of the thousands that are graduating in that year and the fact that the top 5 maybe have about 40 spots available, it does make it quite competitive, right? And so that's why it's important that as you look through your CV, you're structuring it, you're making it look professional, you're making sure that you're highlighting any legal experience that you may have, whether it's from other internships, whether it's from online vacation programs that you've done, whether it's from other extracurricular activities that you've done that are more legally inclined. Those are the types of things you need to be trying to showcase on your CV. Particularly also if you've had any leadership type of roles that you should be getting involved in at university, right? And making sure, guys, that your academic performance is on par. If organizations say to you that we look for 65% average, it typically means that that is the minimum that they are looking for, right? That is the entry into being considered. So don't aim for 65, aim to get really high marks, your A's, your B's, so that you can be seen and that you are making yourself competitive enough. Equally, some organizations may ask for cover letters, right? And so it's important that, you know, you're able to show in your cover letter, you're able to show a level of alignment with the firm's values, and that you're able to also demonstrate why you've particularly chosen that firm over the others, right? Generic letters are not the kinds of ones that are going to be seen. Those are the ones that get rejected really, really quickly. So make sure that your documentation from your CV to your cover letter. Make sure you've got that on point. Make sure you're already working on the things that are going to be important early in your university life. And guys, if you're the kind of person that's wanting to get ahead and wanting to take the initiative, wanting to get some insider strategies, some templates, and some ready-to-use checklists for your applications, the Career Playbook is now live, right? This is the ultimate career readiness guide for graduates, for young professionals alike. So make sure that you're also checking the link in the description to ensure that you getting your copy today and joining the Get Corporate Ready community. Now back to some of the pointers around how to make yourself stand out for the top 5 law firms. Thirdly, I think one of the biggest things and opportunities that you should be taking advantage of is getting into VAC work. Guys, for many firms, right, vacation work is almost a pipeline into becoming a candidate attorney for that particular organization. The law firms typically use the summer vacation and the winter vacation to ensure that they are curating a 1 week or 2 week experience for you to get exposure to the firm. But it's not just about you getting exposure to the firm, but it's equally about them getting an insider into who you are. So the sweet spot in this is for you to treat it like a week-long interview, right? Always be prepared, always be punctual, always be proactive and eager to learn, because that's how you start standing out before you start actually applying for a candidate attorney role. The next thing that becomes really big, and I think you should be using your VAC programs as well to take advantage of this, make sure that you are starting to network quite early, guys. Building relationships is a key foundational area of standing out and ensuring that you are getting seen by the top law firms. And how do you do this? Well, an easy way to do this is really just ensuring that, once again, like I said, attend open days, attend career fairs, attend showcases, attend webinars. Ensure that as you go to these stands, guys, you are introducing yourself, you asking smart questions, you following up on LinkedIn as well. Make sure that the firm remembers you, because a lot of organizations, when they interact with students, especially at university, the ones that really stand out are those that are visible, those that are professional, those that ask the right questions. Guys, trust me, I was on the other side of the table. I know exactly how this thing works. I remember typically being able to take down details of particular student that just stood out. They came with energy. They came with great questions. They came with an ability to understand my organization. They'd researched the organization. And because I was so impressed, I thought to myself, this is the kind of person that I want in the organization. And I took it upon myself to take down their name, their surname, their details. When I got back to the office, I shared it with the team and I said, if this application comes in, it's a yes, like we need to see this person. I'm telling you from experience that this is typically what sharp recruiters would do. And so make sure, guys, this is not just information that I'm sharing. It's really gems that are going to help you stand out. Last but not least, so important for you to remain consistent. You're not always going to get responses from the law firms immediately as you apply, especially if you're applying early in your first year. I used to go through applications where it was first years that were applying, and I knew that it was just too early, right? But when I saw that name come up again in second year, I thought, sure, this person is really eager. So learning to be consistent is something that actually helps you in the long run, because applying to the top 5 law firms, guys, like I said, is very, very competitive. So don't wait until the last minute, and don't apply with errors, right? Make sure that as soon as you apply, every application punches. Make sure that every application stands out. Take the time over the weekend to narrow down your cover letter, to ensure that your CV looks good, to make sure there's no grammatical errors. Take that time so that when a recruiter does happen to open your application, it's an immediate, this person is interesting, I'd love to see them. So consistency and preparation for your applications becomes important. If you are wanting to take your career to the next level, join the Get Corporate Ready community and dive into that career playbook. It's your step-by-step guide to preparing your CVs, your cover letters, your interview answers, and also building a brand that is going to help you stand out in corporate South Africa.